Hi guys, I'm Rainbowfish here, and welcome back to another sewing tutorial how to make a Vector the Crocodile plush from scratch. So let's check it out!
Uh-oh, this ain't good! Stay focused, rookie!
First cut out the paper, and cut out your pieces. I found out one trick how to make a snout. You just take that stomach belly piece and just shape it as the snout of his snout. And cut out the pieces. We're going to be doing the frills and the body. First, connect the tail to the body. If you have the stretchy part, you can do it. If you don't, then just sew it. First, pin it and sew it by the sewing machine. If you don't have one, hand sew by hand. This will look like when you're done. We will be sewing the frills to the back. Be sure to pin it first before you sew it. From the tail, and keep going until you're up top to the head. And this will look like when you're done. Make sure you don't miss any spots of the lines. Oh, and just so you know, this reminds me of the Fortnite's dinosaur skin on the character. The real image of it. It's right here. We'll be sewing to the belly to the body. Just pin it first, and before you hand sew or sew machine it. This will look like when you're done. Make sure to sew all the way around it, and don't miss any spots. Next, turn it inside out, and this will look like, but you don't have to turn it inside out yet. I'm just letting you know what it looks like after you turn it inside out. Oh, and just so you know, if you have an extra piece, just chop a ½ inch or an inch off so the eye can fit in there. You'll be doing the eyes and the black pimple. I sew it by the sewing machine because it's easier, but I'm trained to do that easily because I know how to go slow and steady and good quality. I wouldn't do this on a sewing machine because it might look a little messed up. And just sew it by hand if you're not good with the sewing machine. It'll look like when you're done. Make sure you pin it first before you sew it. Repeat the same process to the eye pimples. I've seen this How to Make a Sonic Plush Part 3, how to do the whip stitch, it's right here. Down the link in description. Do the eye features. If you don't want eye features, then that's fine. Next, we'll be sewing the legs and arms to the body. Remember when I taught you how to do the blanket stitch in some of my sewing tutorial videos? It's about going to a loop and stopping and going through the loop and tightening it up. Just keep repeating that process over and over again until you're done. This will look like when you're done. Make sure you repeat the same process to the other arm too. So you'll be sewing on the same stitch to the legs, just like you did to the arms. It's called a blanket stitch. Make sure to sew all around it and do not repeat the same process to the other leg too. Be doing the eyebrow with the eye. First, you're gonna sew the blanket stitch all the way around the eye of vector. Make sure you pin it first before you sew it. Just keep it in place and don't mess up. Don't sew up the hole yet. We gotta turn the body inside out first before we continue on the eye. Stuff the whole body with stuffing and start from the tail, stuffing it to all the way to the whole entire head. Sew up the eye with the overcast stitch. So we'll be doing the eyebrow. Pin it first and sew it by the sewing machine. Stuff it and ladder stitch it and make sure it's not too tight. Ladder stitch it and knot it. Next, sew the eyebrow to the eyes. Teach you how to do the ladder stitch. It's very easy and simple. Easier than a blanket stitch. All you do is just go one stitch to the fabric and one stitch to the other fabric. Put your thread to the other fabric and put the thread to the other side of the fabric. Keep repeating that process over and over again. So it'll look like we're done. Be doing the snout. First, pin the yellow mouth of the snout. Make sure you pin it first and sew it. Make sure it's the green top first before the yellow bottom. We're going to be sewing the bottom teeth on. Next, you'll be sewing the top teeth on, way on the back. Sure, it's upside down. This will look like when you're done with it. Next we're going to be sewing on the bottom. You sew the front teeth on first before the back teeth. Do the smile by the sewing machine or needle thread it. Next we'll be doing the bottom of the snout. Make sure you pin it first and sew machine it. Make sure to sew all the way around it and knot it at the beginning and to the end. Turn it inside out. And next we will be stuffing it. It's like a little puppet. After you stuff it, you're gonna pin it on and sew it by the ladder stitch. You'll be done. There you go. That's how you make a Vector the Crocodile plush from scratch. Having a part 4 coming up next. To make the accessories for his headphones and necklace.